njengoba silapha kuMpumalanga Runners podcast kanzi futhi sikhona ku 90.5 kumbe ku www.voiceofhopefm.co.za elayinini lethu ukhona ke Zolani ke la i fitness instructor tata sawubona
kunjani tata
niyaphila kunjani
ndiphilile ma
why you sound so far
I'm very close.
Now you sound much better. Zolani, welcome to the show. It's Voice of Hope FM as well. We are live on Mpumalanga Runners podcast.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot. Yabulela GPS, Nani Balaleli, Makaya.
Zolani, let's talk about strength training. Why strength training is important for runners?
Okay, no, thanks a lot, GPS. Let me quickly maybe introduce myself. I'm Zolani, Nyuliwe. I'm a fitness instructor. I'm a group instructor at Vision Active. I'm also a qualified personal trainer. I also have people that I train like individually, so in their houses. Or in my own house. So if I were to quickly mention the importance of the strength training on a GPS, let me quickly first start with the story. Now, there's someone who once asked me, a city coach, I run every day, but unfortunately I happen to have injuries. I get injuries. Why do I keep on getting injuries? This guy says I stretch, I rest, but there's always something that hurts. And then I actually looked at this person and I said to him, what is it that you're doing when you are not running? I asked him that question. And that guy just decided to frown and asked me, what do I mean? And then I asked him, are you strength training? Are you doing strength? Are you working on mobility? Running is not just. I'm only running. I'm not doing those things. And then I told him, running is not just about running. It's about building a body that can handle running. Running is not easy, but you need to build a certain body that can be able to handle running. And then I explained to him that if his core is weak, he will not be able to run. If his hips are tight, he won't be able to run. If his glutes or his quads are not as strong as they're supposed to be, he will not be able to run. But if all those things are strong, they will actually compensate. And then you will end up, if they're not strong, they will compensate and then you will end up having injury.
Okay.
So I told him, the best runners do not just run. Don't just run. If you are a best runner, if you call yourself a well-experienced runner, you don't just run. But what you do is, you also train. Training becomes part of your run. Training your knees, training your quads, training your core is very much important.
Zolani, can I relate on what you are saying? Because I remember I used not to do upper body training, only doing the legs and running. From there, I was suffering from a severe pain on the waist. And I went to the physio, and the physio told me that the problem is the upper body muscles are weak and the lower body muscles are strong. That is why you're feeling the pain.
Yes, it's very much important to an GPS, because remember when you run, you are using almost all the muscles in your body. So if you can run maybe home race or run 2 oceans, and then when you are done, each and every part that feels pain in your body is the part that needs to be strengthened just before you go and run, so that it becomes strong, because it means you have overused it without training it. So if you use your quads, especially when you do the down runs, it means your quads must be very strong. You need to train your quads so that they can be able to make you withstand the running itself.
But I think this one is not only for top athletes, but even those social runners, they also need to do that.
Yes, it cuts across. It doesn't choose whether you are an elite, whether you are a tortoise. They say they are tortoise, the slow runners or medium pace. You really need to.
Oh, okay, Zolani, you call people like us tortoise.
That's what they refer to, like that's what they refer to people who run slow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is, remember, running is not the problem. But the biggest problem is running and not strengthen all the muscles that you are using to run.
Okay.
And you will never be able to improve your running by running. No.
It's about strengthening the muscles.
Yeah, your running is improved by strengthening the muscle. Yeah.
Can you maybe shortly, Zolani, give us maybe simple exercises that somebody can do, because not everybody has a luxury of going to the gym. Where a person is at home, what can he do in order to strengthen the other muscles? Because of, other people can go to the gym. There's so many options there in the gym, but somebody who doesn't have a gym, but loves running and wants to do strength training.
Yeah. So one thing that I want to mention before I mention all those exercises is the technique of exercises. And when you do exercises, you need to make sure that you do them correctly. You need to read about how to do all these exercises in a correct way. There are people who do exercises, but they don't do them in a correct way, proper way, the way they should be done. Because if you're not doing them correctly, it means you're going to benefit wrong parts of your body in a wrong way. So you need to learn to do exercises in the right way. So if I were to say the first one, you need to, if you are a runner, there's no way you can be a runner and you don't do squats.
Okay.
Because squats strengthens your quads, they strengthen your hamstrings, they also strengthen your glutes. And
you don't need to be in a gym
to go to the gym
to do squats. You can even do it in your bedroom.
Yeah, that one you can do it at your even your own house, even on the street, just anywhere you can be able to squat. But you just need to make sure that you do like a proper squat position. Like it should be a proper. You must be able to know how to squat. Is not just to go down, to bend your knees and then you go up. Like so, to make an example, the proper way to squat, you go down, you bend your knees. Your knees must always be parallel to your toes. Your knees must not bypass your toes. You must not, your heels must not go up. So all those things are things that you need to know. You are doing squats and you are doing them correctly. And if you do them correctly, you will benefit. You will strengthen your squats, your quads. You'll benefit your hamstrings, and you'll also benefit your glutes.
Okay.
And then the other one is lunges. Lunges you can also do them at home. So it's also targeting squats in lunges, hamstrings. You're also targeting glutes, and you're also enhancing what we call stability. So it means your knees are going to be stable. You're going to be stable when you run. And then you can do them at home. We also have deadlift. Deadlift, unfortunately, you can do them when you are at the gym.
Yeah.
And then you also have calf raises. Calf raises, you can do them at your own house, or you can also do them at the gym. Calf raises is just to stand on your toes and then you go up and down. It targets the calf muscles, which are crucial.
And that one is it's very easy and very nice as well. But it helps you.
Yes, and then the planks. You also can do the planks. length helps to build your core strength and essential stability during runs. So if your core is strong, then it means you will be able to run for long, and then you will not be able to feel any pain during the run, and also you also avoiding possibilities of getting injuries easy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Zolani, thank you so much for sharing the information with us, because of people should be able to know the importance of strength training, running. It's they believe the more you run, the more you become better. But the more you run without strength training, it's the more you are getting injuries, the more we are not improving also in terms of your running.
Yeah. And maybe GPS, the other thing is you cannot force the muscle that you did not train to perform. Whatever that you do, even when you're at the gym, when you do all these exercises that I've just mentioned, you need to know them by names, number one. You must also know them. What do they benefit you with, so that you can be able to use the benefit. So
okay.
You cannot do push-ups, and then after doing push-ups, you want to go and work out with your legs. It does not correlate. So whatever muscle you have enhanced, you need to know it, and you need to know that it is a muscle that you need to use during any form of activity. If you have done the squat, then it's quite clear, Kuba, you are going to use your quads. You'll know that your quads are strong, your hamstrings are strong, and your glutes are also strong. So knowing all those muscles that you actually exercise during strength will help you to use them in an effective way.
Okay. Zolani, thank you so much for your time, Put.
No, thanks a lot, GPS. Thanks a lot.
All the best in terms of cycling that you're doing in Cape Town.
No, thanks a lot, GPS.
Fly the flag of the province very high.
No, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. That was Zolani, a fitness trainer ke kumsakato Voice of Hope izile Themba siku 90.5 ke asesijike la asende so.